I said, I'll pick a great product with a great founder, CEO. And if I have the ability, the opportunity to kind of bring my go-to-market presence into it, then I feel fulfilled and the organization benefits. And that's what I did.
Chandra, when we were talking once, you mentioned that you had an option to go and be a CEO of a particular company or take on this senior executive role as a head of go-to-market. And you decided to take the go-to-market leadership role. Why?
Yeah, it's a good question. Look, it's a little bit of soul searching because there is an element of ego involved in everybody and says, I can go do this, right? And a friend of mine gave me this advice that just because you could do it doesn't mean you should do it. If a great company equals great product times great go-to-market times great culture, at the simplistic level, you look at this formula, right? A CEO's job is to go look at all these three functions to create a great culture, great product, and great go-to-market. Now, as a first-time CEO going in, a lot of times you're going to get this opportunity where there's some headiness in the organization, right? And sometimes the product could be red, the go-to-market could be red, and the culture could be red in these situations. So I had to kind of do a little bit of soul searching, and since I was actually at a late-stage opportunity, and I looked at it and says, I'm not a product person. In the technology space, in this AI-driven world, at the pace at which innovation is happening, if you take a CEO gig and you don't have the DNA for that particular domain or something from a product perspective, you might spend 5 years doing a lot of hard work, give your life and soul, because every problem is your problem. And you do that, but you might not end up successful at the end of it, right? So in the risk-adjusted return, if I check the ego at the door, is that if the product is great and you can bring your go-to-market strength to an organization and then bring your philosophies in creating culture, then your risk-adjusted return, both emotionally and monetarily, can be high. And that's what I traded up on. I was talking to Byron Dieter about this, the guy from Bessemer. He gave me some guidance on this, right? Not that I was asking for guidance. We just had a conversation and we kind of brought it up. And so I think that recalibration for me was important. And so that's why I said, I'll pick a great product with a great founder, CEO. And if I have the ability, the opportunity to kind of bring my go-to-market presence into it, then I feel fulfilled and the organization benefits. And that's what I did.